I'm currently in the process of working on the back of the third Santa polystyrene drawing. I spent the morning, primarily the morning hours, working on the sides. Pretty much done with them, except I may decide to draw in some ears for Santa. It all depends on if I think his hair would block his ears or not. Also, I worked on the top. Though I primarily did this in the evening. I did this in the evening. It's currently 10:30 p.m. and I did the top at the earliest around 5 p.m. or so. Maybe 5:30 p.m. Which is around the time I woke up after I fell asleep around noon. I believe Dad got all of this today, except maybe the milk. During a Wegmans shopping trip. That he made after work. Sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. If I recall, he got home around 7:30 p.m. So probably closer to 6 p.m. than 7 p.m. Throughout the morning hours, I had a few cups of coffee. Around 6 in the morning, I had some leftover steak from yesterday's dinner. It ended up being really tender. Maybe at the time Dad microwaved the steak, and that's why it was so tender. I'm getting Sloppy Joe vibes from these sandwiches. It's essentially pulled pork and melted cheese between sesame seed buns. And these are some sort of fries that Dad made to go with them. I assume they're from a sort of bag that he got from the frozen section. Either way, they're pretty good. Around noon, to be more accurate, around 11:30 in the morning, I had some Doritos from a nacho cheese Dad must have bought the other day, and I saved some for him, since I know that he likes to buy those bags of nacho cheese Doritos. I only have those chips whenever I happen to find a bag lying around. Whenever there's a leftover bag lying around, but in those cases I tend to have Doritos by the handful. I've also continued efforts to find a singing speech synthesizer for the Daisy Bell karaoke audio that I'm settled on using. Yeah, my current plan is to try using a program called Descript to essentially create my own text-to-speech voice by singing. Daisy Bell and myself. Though after I get the audio, I'm going to edit it in a program like Audacity so it doesn't sound like my voice. After all, the only character in the Dan Hamming series I voice act is Leroy, and it's been a while since he's appeared in an episode. As for the third Santa polystyrene drawing, the actual piece of polystyrene itself is now a little curved in. The technical term for that might be it being convex, though I'm not entirely sure on that. It could mean the opposite of that. I'm just basing it on what I know currently. And I was able to do the sides and no problem, despite the crack that's now on the back of that polystyrene block. I just had to be extra careful while drawing and coloring in the sides. Luckily, it's a relatively simple drawing. Around 5:15 p.m., so I probably woke up around 5 p.m. when I fell asleep at noon. I had a salad that Dad got at Wegmans the other day. It was a chicken Caesar salad, I think under the Bistro brand. And I had a glass of milk with it. This is quite the surprise. It's different from the Klondike bars that Dad got for me many times in the past. And from bowls of ice cream. That he also gave me as dessert many times in the past. He put his hands behind his back and told me which one to pick. I picked the right hand since and 90% of people are right hand dominant. This is pretty good. Dad always does make some pretty good food for dinner. But also so does his mom. Apparently today was the first time Dad happened to see these Klondike cones at the local Wegmans that he goes to. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what exactly I'm gonna do with this singing text to speech voice I'm gonna make using my own singing voice, but I'm definitely going to at least make the audio, the voice itself, deeper, more low pitched. I'm gonna make that kind of edit, or at least try to, in a program like Audacity. I thought that word was initially going to be lyrics or something.